What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, please make sure you go ahead, slap that like button, and subscribe. That way you don't miss a future video. Now, this is a casting announcement video slash life update because you guys are all so much a part of my life. You're on YouTube and you have the right to know when something big is happening that's going to change the layout of my channel. As you guys know, I post as much as I can all the time because I love YouTube. I love being creative. I love being artsy and sharing what's on my mind through vlogs, reactions, entertainment videos, music videos. If you know, you know. I do it all here. This month, I will be posting probably a lot of Little Mermaid content because that is the vibe of this month, because I'm officially announcing that I have been casted as Sebastian in The Little Mermaid. So I will have the ticket link down below, and if you are in the New Jersey area, you are invited to come see me sing and act live on stage. To some people, you may think this is like new or out of the blue, but what a lot of people don't realize is before YouTube and before drag, I was a theater goer and I always saw theater. I always performed in theater. I did 3 to 4 shows with my school, and then I did community theater after school and on the weekend, and then in summer I did summer theater. I have over 30 productions under my belt and on my theater resume, and over the years it's inspired so much of my drag music and my drag moments and even my YouTube content. Having that exposure to the world of theater arts has been the door that opened up all the other arts for me. So it almost felt necessary to wrap around and kind of come full circle. Like, I really want to not only show people, but show myself the top extent of my talent, and not to downplay what a drag queen does, or not to downplay what a YouTuber does. I just started to feel like I was becoming known for these things that were a little bit less work than theater. I love doing drag, I love doing YouTube, and I'll always continue both. But to wrap back around to theater and prove to myself and everyone that I am an actor, I can read music, I can learn music, I can learn choreography, I can learn blocking. Those were skills that were kind of not being used and going and being wasted all these years as I pursued YouTube and drag. And I'm very excited to do this production, and then very excited to continue YouTube and drag and theater all at the same time, because there's so much like leveling up that's happening right now. Like, working with a musical director and working with producers of a show has just taught me so much, and so much that I missed. And throughout my own creative endeavors, there's only so much I can teach myself, like when I'm doing a music video in my room or when I'm writing a song for Jasmine. It's all me. So there's really no feedback, there's no guidance, there's nothing like that. And one of the reasons why I wanted to get back into theater and do a production is because I wanted feedback on some of my talents. I wanted feedback on my acting, on my singing, and it feels amazing to be in the process of that right now, to be working with other like-minded people who are just as into theater and singing and creative arts as I am. Now, the fact that the show is The Little Mermaid is just the icing on the cake, because to me, when you do a show, you dive into the lyrics and the dialogue completely, especially if you have a big part. So while other people may get tired of singing these songs or running these lines, I will never. I am forever a Little Mermaid super fan, and in my head, I would love to play all of these characters at some point. But to start off as Sebastian feels so right, and it feels so just it's the highlight of my life and I haven't even reached it yet. Like, I'm just so happy rehearsing and preparing to be this character for all the kids of the community, for all my friends and family who want to see me in this role or to see me on stage in general. It's one of the most exciting moments of my life right now doing this, and I just wanted to let you guys know that this is what I'm up to this month. There will still be YouTube videos, there will still be drag songs coming out in the future, but this month, with the show being this month, and again, the ticket link is down below if you guys want to come see the show. But with that, I want to just stay centered around Little Mermaid content, so I'll probably be doing mermaid review videos of the movies and talking about the show through vlogs on here. I just want to stay focused on the role and on the show, but it doesn't mean I'll stop YouTube. I'm just saying that the content may change a little bit just for this month while my mind is in Sebastian mode, and then after it's over, we'll resume back to our usual programming. But you guys have the right to know that this is a huge life change. I'm smiling ear to ear because I told someone the other day, and I mean this with all my heart, that the closest thing I've ever experienced to like true love with another human being is true love of the theater. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Oh, I did not want to get emotional. But it sounds so cheesy and so corny, but when I'm on stage and I get to act with and sing with other people who feel that love for the creative arts the way I do, it just reminds me of the love that I felt, for Todd when he was alive. And it's so weird how the two are so different in so many ways, but the outcome of how I feel in the end is the same. And it's so much more powerful than anyone can ever believe. And I just feel so fortunate to have been casted in this role, to be doing this show, and to be tapping into these talents and these things that I know that I can do, and to see myself get sharper and stronger every day in all these talents is just, it means so much to me, because for so long it feels like I gave up on myself. For so long it feels like I let theater become the push to everything else that I've done, but then I let it go, and I let something go that meant so much to me, and it always felt wrong. And all the years that I haven't been doing musical theater shows and I've been doing drag shows and YouTube, it's felt like something was missing. And even with getting monetized on YouTube and being able to make an income off of this, and even with the drag music, being able to perform my original songs and make income off of the music, like, it still didn't have the same weight that this has of learning the music, learning the lines, becoming these characters, becoming part of this show and of this story that is so well known to the world and means so much to me. The Little Mermaid was one of the first movies in general in the Disney universe that sparked that whole like production value of a Broadway musical in a Disney film. So after it was done in the late 80s and it got wrapped back around and got turned into a musical, it was life-changing, because in so many ways this was their beginning. So when they came back around and they decided to make it the Broadway musical, it's so fitting because it was meant for that from the start. And I was so lucky that when I was a teenager, my mom somehow, some way got me tickets to the original cast of Little Mermaid on Broadway. And I'm going to actually do a full review video about like my review of the Broadway show, because I remember it every scene to a T, and it changed my life. I actually remember like the pictures and the screenshots of the costumes like leading up to the show. You have to understand, Little Mermaid super fan. Like, I'm obsessed with the movie my whole life. So the minute I heard it was going to be a Broadway musical, I was just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And my mom got me in to see it, and it changed my life. And fast forward till now to actually be doing the show, the same music and the same like, it's just so surreal, and I'm so happy. And I just encourage you guys to really like listen to your heart and figure out like what makes you happy, what makes you smile, what gives you those goosebumps, and do that. And for so long it's like I knew this was that thing for me, but I like ignored it. And to be back doing something that I love so much, I'm just over the moon, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys, and continue to share the rehearsal process and some behind the scenes of costuming and stage. There's so much that's gonna happen that I had to come on to do this just introductory, let you guys know how I'm feeling and the role that's happening and all that, so that all the content that comes after this makes sense. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you are in the area, you come see the show, and let me know if you are so I can look out for you. And if you have kids or whatnot, definitely let me know if you're coming and you want pictures after, because I am all for meet and greets after the show forever, for how long ever it takes. I don't care. This is my Disney musical moment, and I don't care how long the line is or how many kids want to take pictures. I'm there for it. I want to create this magical experience for everyone, no matter what age you are. I want to create something so powerful and so magical, and something that never leaves your mind and inspires you forever, because I feel like all things Disney do that. They inspire you to be a better person, to really have the best stories, the best morals, the best everything. And I want to just take all of that and blow it up and just make everyone so happy with this show, with this performance. So I really hope I can do that. I thank you guys so much for supporting me here on the channel, and I do apologize for the shift in content change, but I do promise that after this month we will resume back to our regular scheduled programming. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.